Replaces Vilakazi. Lepo is in for Mayo, and William Shongwe will run you through the formations.
Force that they do bring into this game tonight.
Looks to be playing left back today, and then Pilani Kumalo and Tukazani Kumalo are both installed. This one we were saying historically it's Kaizer Chiefs who had the edge, but the Kaizer Chiefs celebrated. There we have a significant landmark in the story of Kaizer Chiefs and Lamont for Golden Arrows. 50th PS, one possession more often than any other player in the league. Here he is, taking on some attacking responsibility.
He's like an out-and-out fullback. Will he have the energy?
This is a good move from Kaizer Chiefs to the role because of his centre-half influences, and they don't necessarily this evening want to play for Pule Mori. Little 1-2 with Ndu Shabalala. Now he's found Mabue just over the top. Did take a deflection though, but they didn't. The Chiefs players stuck around because they were convinced it was a corner kick.
So it looks like it is.
Initially, Tumi Motlala ruled a goal kick, and then on the advice sticks, there's Shabalala. He's fitted through for Silva, who cuts it back. Pule Mori. Now Shabalala again, trying to work the space, but instead chooses to lay it off to Mabue. Now Monyane. Ndlovu on Ndlovu, and the call has not gone his way. Zita Konika coming barreling in to protest on behalf of his midfielder, and it looks as though specifically Ndlovu is not going to. Does have options, looks to be setting up for a long-range strike. Mbandra spilling it, but is able to recover quite quickly with Mori bearing down on him.
And his concern is the amount of time Silva was given on the ball. Once it turned, he pushed it, I think, twice before he could take the shot, and there was no immediate pressure from Eros. Big.
This is good for Kumalo. Well, from the tight angle, lashed a shot towards goal. Off target, trying to occupying the right back role, and then naturally on the left-hand flank where he is very willing to get forward. So, Inacio Miguel into the referee's book. It's not an all too uncommon sight. That is his 6th yellow card in the Betway Premiership. And Chiefs are on the move. With Mori down the flank. Gets the little return from Lilepo. And they get the free kick.
Well, Mori's not happy with the foul.
They contend with this set piece now, and it has been turned in. Well, the last touch appears to have come off the head of Aidan McCarthy.
Well, the Chiefs can celebrate in this case because there's no VAR, so there's no chance that can be reversed or that can be reviewed. And when I look at McCarthy, look to be slightly ahead, but I can't see exactly how many other players might have been ahead of him to cancel the offside call that the Arrows players are reviewing. Well taken set piece to start with, good numbers in the box. It could have fallen for anyone.
And Kaizer Chiefs, that's 54% of their goals coming in the final 30 minutes. Although Lamont the Golden Arrows themselves have made a habit of scoring late goals this season. They have 5 in the final 15 minutes of matches. It's jointly the most, along with Durban City and Orlando Pirates. Myron Velabai, who did so well off the bench last time out, but it's a first time on the bench for the DDC captain Tulani Mobaso, who was unbelievable in the Carling All-Stars game midway through December. So we're not sure what the likelihood is of seeing him today. Told us before the game that over the past fortnight no one has been working as hard as Ndu Shabalala, as Chiefs have some defensive work to do here. Ndlovu! Let's fight it wide. Most dangerous player for Arrows this season. He's the man you would have wanted that to fall to.
Once again, the transition play that Chiefs struggled with in that first half. I guess Arrows have let themselves down by not being able to hit the target. That's a brilliant opportunity. He's got time.
Arrows seek to build. Shielded out by Ignacio Miguel. Peterson takes umbrage on his behalf with the robust manner in which Kumalo had Vanavele Mafuleka. Now, Dushaulala turned 22 years of age today, making way alongside Tabitha Munyani, Dylan Solomons and Bukuna Vilakazi are on. Mabue. Vilakazi, it's on his left! Let's find another shot on target and Bandra equal to it.
That's his favorite position, is Vilakazi. Starts on the white left and cuts on the white right and cuts him to the inside. He's stronger with his right foot, but now there's an overload doing a good job defensively and laying forward passes.
Oh, brilliant skill! Oh, brilliant run! And he has hit the uprights. Well, he beat 5 players to score against Stellenbosch earlier in the season. He is so good with the ball at his feet. Glittering skills from Global.
Question is, where has he been? He suddenly comes alive here and weaves his way beautifully and leaves everybody for dead. And then only the upright saves Kaizer Chiefs. Oh, unlucky.
And that means that Bartman, who we got a first taste of just before the break last year, is on as well as the man in your picture. That is Tulani Touch Mabaso, the 21-year-old captain of the reserves.
You're coming back to the point you're trying to make. You know, any player that brings that amount of skill will create confusion from the opposition, and I think that's what he did single-handedly, because you expect him to do the one thing and he does the other. You can't predict him. He's just that class of a player.
It would also maybe contribute to the confusion earlier. Our confusion, both Mabaso and Bartman. It's a very exciting attacking team on the field right now. Great feet. Oh. Vilakazi puts it over.
Looks very exciting. I mean, there's Bartman, there's Mabaso, and then there's Vilakazi. It's just incredible that you have this list of players that has this. That once they got the game, once they've gone ahead, they were not able to kill again.
Vilakazi down, igniting the crowds with his gesture towards them. Scythe down by McClellan. Vilakazi swings it in low. Corner.
For them to get a goal.
You're forever the optimist. I'm sure you feel like there's something more to come as Vilakazi puts it in and it's powered over. And this game, over 49 previous league clashes, has averaged just over 2 goals. Mayo takes aim and hits the target, Mabaso. That's an excellent shot to test Mbandra.
Indeed, without a doubt. Hard and low, difficult for the goalkeeper. He barely gets hold of it, but does enough. That for me is a sharpshooter. Player doesn't wait for a clear chance. And
Chaba dispossessed. And he's clipped Vilakazi. So having been on the field only a matter of minutes, Samu Matlaba is into the book. Second yellow card of the season for the veteran. Oh, it's nasty.